What is up, you horror nerds? It is me, your host, Jeremiah Duncan. Hello, welcome back to the channel. I have another, dare I say, classic review for you. This is one that you need in your collection if you are a collector. If you haven't seen it, you need to step up your game. Yes, I said it. Step up your game. There's tons of cameos. Super cool to see a lot of these people in there. Some of them their first role. I'm talking about the 1984 classic of C.H.U.D. Yes, C.H.U.D. C.H.U.D stands for Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dwellers. And don't let the name fool you, because it's kind of a goofy name, but it is a great, great film. If you haven't heard of it, let's get you connected. Beneath the streets of New York City, there are hundreds of miles of subterranean tunnels unfit for anything human, unauthorized for anything experimental, and from which anything is unlikely to come to the surface. Until now. Something horrible is loose in the sewers of Manhattan, and the city's homeless population has begun to mutate into cannibalistic humanoid underground dwellers. They are C.H.U.D. Hideous, hungry, and headed for the streets. John Hurd, Daniel Stern, and Kim Greist star in this wildly original horror shocker, filmed on and below the streets of New York City, where the bizarre and the brutal happen every day. So again, awesome film. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It's super fun film to watch if you haven't seen it. I love the underground dwellers, how they look, their eyes glowing. They just look super cool. It was directed by Douglas Cheek. He was the editor on Claustrophobia and American Playhouse. Like it said on the back, you'd featured John Hurd. Rest in power, my friend. He was in Big. He was in Home Alone. He was also the no good cop on Sopranos. Also featured Daniel Stern. You'll know him from Home Alone as well. And City Slickers, always plays kind of a goofy, curly-haired guy. He was, Home Alone 1 and 2. He was also in The Wonder Years, which is pretty wild. This movie, like I said, there's so many cameos and appearances. This movie was actually one of John Goodman's first appearances in movies. Pretty wild. When I was watching, I'm like, oh, John, that's John. Kind of cool. What's wild is, like, a lot of people may not have heard of this movie. It inspired movies, because during the 80s, it was slasher central. Everybody's doing slashers. This changed lanes, went to a different route. That at the time was awesome, and that's why it's good. It actually inspired Jordan Peele's Us movie. If you watch in there, there's a little Easter egg of a VHS version of this sitting in there, because it inspired him so much. Great film, 7 out of 10, C.H.U.D. If you've seen it, comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Like, subscribe, hit the death bell for notifications. You know the drill. I appreciate y'all so much. Stick around. I got more horror movies coming to you. You never know what I'm going to come across and share with you. So keep following, commenting, and liking. Appreciate y'all.